Just a few questions before we commence.
Okay.
Are you comfortable with the notion of having a percentage or stake in your business for the period of 5 years if we decide to sponsor, to invest, I beg your pardon, to invest in your business?
Okay. Yes.
Not, it's okay. We need a concrete yes or a no. Then the second question is a yes, right? If I'm right.
Yeah. Yes.
The second question is, are you also comfortable sharing this episode online to investors so that they can look at your pitch and decide if they really want to put their money in your business?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. The third one is I want to formally welcome you that it's time for everything under the sun, a time to be born, a time to go to school, a time when you need to serve a fatherland. And this is a time for pitch yourself to investors with Abimbola.adewole. Innovate, pitch, and invest. Bridging entrepreneurs with capital. With me today on the show, I have Oluwabunmi Gift. Oluwabunmi Gift, she is a business owner, an entrepreneur that decided to venture into the food and beverages sector. Am I right?
Yes, yes, sir.
All right then. Okay, let's commence. Can you provide a brief overview of your startup mission and the target market you are aiming to serve? I need you to, if you do not understand the question correctly, please you can tell me to repeat the question. I'll take that again. If you don't have an idea of the question, please kindly ask that I repeat that same question. Your response to each
Okay.
questions, your response to each questions is very vital so that we definitely can use this as an assessment to what you are requesting for. So I'm going to ask you again, Ibumi, can you provide an overview of your startup mission and the target market you are aiming to serve? What sector are you aiming to serve? What's your business that you are looking at? What sector are you looking at? Please go ahead. Your time starts now.
Okay. Actually, when I started, I just want to start for now. I'm into the business already, and the turn the turnover is a very great one right now because I deal where I sell right now. I have university students around there. That's lots of students around me. There's a campus around there, and I've started and I've been into the business, but I just want to pitch I a little further, at least to get a permanent site for myself to run it as an eatery. That's actually what I'm looking at in the nearest future because the turnout for the business is really massive right now, and I've been known around where I'm doing my business right now, and it's a very good one. I just want this to really, really start off a great job for myself.
So what exactly do you do? What business do you do? That's my question. What
I
business
sell I sell right now I sell cooked food. I sell cooked food.
you sell food?
Yes.
What kind of food?
I sell rice. I sell solid food also. Rice in terms of I cook jollof rice, fried rice, I do salad, and also soup in various tribes. I do both Yoruba, Igbo soup at the same time.
All right, so would you consider it as presently what you have is called Mama Put? That is the street restaurant.
Yes, currently it's Mama Puts at the street restaurant, but I'm actually aiming high to go beyond that right now.
There is no crime. It is not a crime to have Mama Put or a street restaurant. I just want you to know that. There is no crime. I grew up eating Mama Put while I was in high school. Now, of course, in tertiary institution as well. So for some of us that understand what Mama Put means, There's no crime about it at all. So can you tell us about the setting of the mama put? Do you have benches, tables, umbrellas? As the setting, do you have a picture of this? How does the setting look like?
Okay, right now, I have tables, I have chairs. I use umbrella for a start now. Yes, and I have a kiosk where I showcase my markets.
Okay. You have a kiosk where you showcase your market. Okay.
Yeah.
So who exactly are your customers? Who are your clients? Is it the students,
Students.
the public?
Students.
Okay. All right. So let's go into the numbers. Let's go into the numbers.
Okay.
How many, let me put it this way. Every day that you set up your table, how much
Okay.
you spend to prepare your operations for the day? How many customers do you have by the end of the day? And of course,
Okay.
how much what's your revenue per day? Can you take us through that?
Okay. 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 Presently, I only sell in the evening. That's one, and it's just because I've not gotten a permanent site for my site for my business. I only use front. I'm very close to a market at the junction. That's where I do my business currently. But I start around 7 p.m. at night, and by 10 I am done. That's for 3 hours. At least I could still record about 70 customers in a day. Sure, 70 customers in a day. And my turnout every day at least I make about the total income with the profits, with the capital. I have about 110 a day. That's for that 3 hours I'm outside. And let me say, out of this 110,000, I am making about 20,000 naira for my profits.
Okay, I think
Is that understood?
yeah, I think we're getting there. I just need a bit of clarification to that. So if I get you rightly, you said you make 110,000 at the end of the day
Yeah. Just for the 3 hours I'm outside.
for the 3 hours. And how much what's your investment per day on this operations per day? How much
My investment,
how much do you,
my
yeah, per day, how much do
okay,
you invest?
invest about at least about 90,000 naira.
Okay, 90,000 naira for
Yeah.
a day, and you start
Yes.
in the evening, and you sell for 3 hours, and you sell
Yes.
your cash at hand at the end of the day is 110, and your profit for that day is 20,000. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Good, great, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, can you describe a typical day of running your street restaurant? What's the typical day like? What's the day like?
The typical day, I don't really understand. Can you come again with that question?
Yes, we have, just like the life we suggest to anyone, we have a good day and a bad day. You have given us
Okay.
a figure and a number that you always prepare your meal with 90,000.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the day, you make 110. Your revenue, your profit for that day is 20,000. And I do
Okay.
not believe that is a constant, practice, every day. So can you give us a typical good day and a typical bad day of the business?
Okay. A typical good day, I would say at least a typical good day. Sometimes I make more than that. a typical good day, I make more than that. Like maybe let me say total income will be going about 120 or 118 or so thereabouts. But every other day, at least 110 is a sure one for every other day. 110 is a sure one for every other day.
So whether good or bad, you must make
Whether good or bad.
110 every day.
Yes, 110.
Okay. And this business starts what time to what time?
7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Monday to Friday.
No. I sell on Monday. We have our break on Tuesdays. Then on Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we are on.
Okay. So Tuesday, no. Sunday, no.
Yes, every other day.
All right. Okay. Thanks for that. Let me also ask you this question. What's the unique aspect of your roadside restaurant that sets you aside from every other one? For example, I'm going to illustrate this by telling you
Okay.
that
Okay.
let me
I
explain.
am.
Let me explain to you.
Okay.
I used to have a mama put somewhere in Aja. Every time I go to work, I work on the mainland. I have to drive down to that woman's spot every day, get my stuff. It makes
Okay.
a particular kind of sauce, that goes with the yam, and
Okay.
assorted. So I love the taste of that sauce. So my question to you is, can you tell us the uniqueness of your street restaurant?
Okay. Okay. Firstly, I would say God has been helping me. When I started this business, I actually started this business when I moved to my new location. A new location around my area. We call this my new location Iyano School. That's school corner. School corner. And when I got to that particular place, at a particular time, I actually went out to get something for my children. And on stepping outside, I was actually looking for something, and I couldn't find it. And the finally, I was just sitting down, and the thought came to my mind. But I can actually introduce this to this community where students are. And actually, I started with just 4 derica of rice. Then about 2 years ago now, I started with just 4 derica of rice, and we just share it. I cook part of it for jollof rice. I cook part of it for fried rice and salad and plantain and other things are involved in it. And when the students saw this, it was like they used to go to at least to a particular place to get the food, but my place is still a bit closer, and they're still getting the good taste from it. They were like, "Ah, wow, welcome to our area," and they were, in fact, the way they welcomed me there, I got encouraged, and then from there, the turnouts was really massive. The turnouts were really massive, and it is in terms of my swallow. I don't just base on Yoruba food, though I'm a Yoruba lady. I don't base on Yoruba food alone, because I married to a man that understands Igbo very well. And even when we got married, what we do in our house, we cook Igbo soup. So it taught me that. And when I started this business, I was like, okay, my customer, when they come, they eat rice most of the time. I cook this rice for over a year plus before I introduced swallow. And when they will come to me, it was like they're tired of eating rice. At least I should put in swallow. I was like, okay, let me do something. And when I started cooking Igbo soup, and it was like, no, we are confused. Are you really Yoruba or Igbo? I was like, I'm God has blessed me with that. So they have this unique takes. And anytime any new customer I have, it's difficult for that person to just go away like that because they enjoy what I give to them. And I put in all my best. I put in all my best.
I like that story though, and it sounds very romantic. A big thank you to your husband. Can you take us through the Igbo menu that you prepare? You mentioned that you prepare Igbo menu. Can you tell us some of this soup you prepare?
Igbo menu we do now. We do at least the general egusi. We do ogbono, afam, That's Calabar, and sometimes I still should be Calabar still. Like these people are confused, but they're still getting the taste from this. We do have farm soup, we do have hot soup, and not just everything. We don't do everything per day. We will sometimes it's just egusi, maybe with afam, egusi and msala, okra and all that. So that's what we do for now. At least egusi, draw soup, afam soup, unsala soup, and so on.
So you have almost 7 to 8 Igbo soup you have in your
Yes,
menu.
sir.
Right. What about the Yoruba food? Can you tell us what the
You know, it's just stomach, gbegiri and tewedu with abula.
okay? For the people that don't know what abula means, it means amola, right?
Yes,
All right.
amala.
All right. So there is no way you went to the Ondo aspect of your menu, right?
Sir?
There is no, you didn't go to the Ondo region.
No, I've not gone there. I've not gone there. We are still preparing to go there.
All right. So let's find out about the typical cost of your plate. Can you tell us how much each of these menu cost? Let's have an idea of it, please.
Okay,
As
for the
in
rice
jollof,
itself portion,
exactly.
are you hearing me?
Yes, I am. Please go ahead.
Okay, for the rice we sell per portion now, at least there are other eateries around me. They sell portion for like 500 naira, 600 naira. But I bring my own down because I'm still at the roadside. I sell for 400 naira right now. That's per portion of rice. Then for the swallow, we sell per plate. It's going for like you get to swallow and a goat meat for 1,500 naira.
For solid, right?
Yes, sir.
And that is across board, regardless of the soup that you are taking, right? Be it
Yes,
after,
yes, yes.
be it a dikaiko, be it a goose,
Yes, anything you're hitting.
1,500. So how many pieces of meat, fish?
Just one goat meat, but a big one.
When you say a big one, I wonder how big that will look though. Okay, let's okay, let's find out, how do you source your ingredients for sustainability? And yes, how do you source for your ingredient for sustainability? Do you understand that question?
No, I don't really understand. Can you just expatiate, sir?
Because there are situations, considering the economic situation of the country. I saw on social media where a basket of tomato has become the worth of, so
Yes.
it actually put me in a position to question the availability of this product. So how do you source your products? How do you source your tomato, your pepper, and all of this so that you can have it, consistently for everyday use, except Tuesdays and Sundays?
Well, okay, for the tomatoes, there's someone I've been patronizing even before this time comes. And she has been there for me at all time. So when she comes with a basket, she will sort out the ones I will buy, and she will still at least right now they sell a pint of tomato at the market for 12,000 naira. But just because I've been with her for several months now, she still give me at the rate of 11,000 most of the time. And one thing now is that formerly I buy like 2 pints of tomatoes, maybe for like 5,000 naira each. I buy 2 pints of tomatoes, but right now I buy just 1 pint to cover up for that too. Then the pepper also, I need to cut it down just to still accumulate at that particular price I'm buying before. because once I shoot out from that calculation, my profit for the day will go down and I will not make more profit for that day. So I need to find a way to cover up with everything. But one thing I still put in place, I still make everything come out the way it should be. And I've not had any reason of people coming to complain about what I'm doing, what I'm cooking for this time, for this scarcity time. And I have my neighbor, sometimes when they still taste my stew, they were like, are you still buying tomatoes in the market? I'll say, yes, there's a way we do it right now. I've been in the business and God has been faithful. So I still try my best to make everything work out the way it has been before. Even in this scarcity time, God has been helping me.
All right. The vegetables, I also understand that it's difficult to have fresh vegetables. Can you tell us how you source for this vegetable that you don't have?
Okay, okay, okay. The vegetables around me are, in fact, where my location right now, I have these Hausa guys around that plants vegetables in large quantity, so getting vegetable for me is not difficult at all. I go to them, they will pluck it from the root and give to me.
Very
In as I have
fresh.
people that supply me. Yes, yes, I have a bucket that supply me. So getting vegetable is not difficult for me even at this time, because we are very close to where I'm living. It's just like from my house, I take a bus of 100 naira to where I will get it. And I will just call them on the phone. They will get it for me.
Okay,
It's not
so
difficult at all.
so it's not a difficulty. You have these supplies very consistent
Yes,
and steady.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, okay then. Let's go to feedbacks. How do you handle your customers' feedback, be it positive or negative? This business, you can't really say that you have the mystery, the power of.
No, 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 not at
So-
all, not at all.
sometimes you have a situation where the salt is not enough. Sometimes you have a
Yeah,
situation where it is too spicy. So tell us about
yeah,
feedback. How do you handle customers' feedback? The days, the years cannot run the same. Tell us,
yes,
you want
yes.
to share an experience with us of a bad meal, of a good meal. When somebody said your food is not that good for them. Can you share with us?
Actually, getting customers' feedback. Um, okay, let me start with this. There's a particular time that I have a feedback that actually struck my mind. At the time, a particular, because my rice,
Don't be shy.
I
You
do
can look
parboil
at
my
my
rice
face.
before.
Don't be shy. You can look at my face.
Okay, okay, okay. My rice, I do parboil before cooking. So at that particular time, I have this. There's this new girl I employ, because I have people that work for me, and I asked her to do some things that day, but I did not monitor her. I left her to do it because she told me she can do it. So I was actually doing something else when she just washed the rice and she packed it. And after cooking and we go out, I sell to my customer. Like the following day, I got a feedback from like two or three of them telling me about sand in the rice. And I was like, okay, 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 I need to work more on this. So okay, when we get back home that day, I talked to her that she needs to be careful, and I actually teach her how she would do this without having complaints. But I've never had any of those complaints again.
Okay.
I've not. I've not.
Thank you so much for your genuineness and sincerity on that. What about the positive feedback? Do you have a special positive I know you have.
Okay.
I know you have so many. Is there a special one that struck your heart and you still want to keep to your heart forever?
Yes, there's this. Oh, mommy's, mommy's. Okay, there's this particular customer that always comes to me when it started, and himself and the girlfriend will come around to get something, and they will go, and they always come. They always come. At the particular time, we're like, I'll stop calling you Mommy Mitchell because my daughter's name, they know me as Mommy Mitchell. Then I'll start calling you Mommy's Best. I was like, why are you giving me Mommy Best? Because why are you giving me that name? It was like, because everything is always coming out best at all times. So even till tomorrow, she still calls me Mommy's Best. And other customer was like, when he's calling Mommy's Best, other was like, is that the name of your daughter? No, that's a unique name from him. He called me Mommy's Best at all times.
So she calls you Mommy's Best because your food tasted the best, right?
Yes. Yeah.
What is the name? What's his name of this your streets, your school corner restaurant?
Yes, it's Mitchell's Restaurant. Mitchell's Restaurant.
Okay, Michelle Restaurant. Okay. You did mention that you have helpers. How many helpers do you have?
Okay, currently I have 2.
Okay, so this is my question. If your running cost is 90,000,
okay,
the money you pay to these helpers are also included in the running cost, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, then after you must have paid your helper daily, you still have
Okay.
20,000 profits to yourself, right?
No. Total income I have for the day is 20,000 naira.
Okay.
Each of the helper, I pay them 1,500 naira per day.
Okay.
So out of this 20,000 naira, I deduct 3,000 naira every day
From the
to put in
20,000.
a safe box for them. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I am. Say that again. That's interesting.
Okay. Out of this 20,000 naira,
Yep.
I deduct 3,000 naira in a day. That's 1,500 naira for one person.
Okay.
So for 2 of them, it's 3,000 naira. So I put this 3,000 naira in a safe box for them. So every month I'll pay them from there.
Like a piggy.
So I don't have to
like
go
a
in my
piggy bank. Like a piggy bank.
There's a first class safe box. I keep the money for them.
like Colo, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly, sir. So every month I don't have any issue. Like there's no salary. This no. It's always there for them.
Okay,
and they've been working for me now for quite some time.
Okay, so
and every day they still eat like 2 times in a day. I don't feel that it's still there. So it's still go well.
So practically, your profit per day is 17,000, if I'm right.
17,000 naira, sir.
All right. Thanks for sharing that. Let me quickly ask this. Let's go to your long-term goals. What are your long-term goals for this business? You started 2 years ago, and you're still running.
Yeah.
What are your long-term goals? Where do you see this business in 5 years?
In 5 years, it's in 5 years. With what I'm expecting to put into the business. In 5 years, at least I should be having my eatery.
In 5 years, you should be having your eatery, right?
Yes.
Okay, a big question.
Okay, sir.
What investments do you want? How much do you want? What do you want to use the money for? In specific answers, we need specifics. How much do you want? What do you want to use the money for? What is the reason for taking that investment fund?
Yeah, actually, I am looking at I don't know if I've discussed this with you before, but currently where I sell my mama foods currently, there's a shop they are building at the back. And I actually want to rent that shop to expand my business. Because once I rent the shop now, I will start from morning till through evening. And it turned out to be more. So they're selling the shop for 2 million naira presently. But I have one already. Are you hearing me?
Yes,
I
I.
have one already. Yes. I have one already. But there's still another one beside it that I would like to get. If I'm running an eatery, it should be a big place where people can come in to eat at least. It to be spacious enough at least to have about maybe like five chairs, 5 tables with like about 15 chairs. At least having that will really expand my business. So I have one of the shop. I've already paid for one, but I still need to get the other one because it's really helped to boost my business. It's really helped to boost my business.
Okay, when
I
you
don't know if you get that.
when you say you have one, how do you mean? You have paid for a shop already for the
Yes, I have
restaurant?
paid for a shop already.
Okay. So
I have paid for the shop. If they are not renting out the shop, if they are selling that shop, it's
outright
for
sales.
sale. Yes, for like sir,
For how much?
for 2 million naira.
And you have paid for that already.
I have paid for that already.
So why do
But
you
I
need
still need,
another shop?
sir,
Why do you need another shop?
there is not spacious enough.
Oh,
Are you getting me, sir?
so you want a bigger space.
Yes, at least if I can, it's together. The shop is just close to each other. If I
Oh,
can get the second one also, it's really help boost my business.
oh, so okay, now I'm getting it. You want to have two shops in one plaza,
Yes,
in the same plaza, right?
yes, yes. In one plaza,
Okay, so
at least we have place for cooking. We have place for our customers to
feeding.
eat also.
Oh, so you need another 2 million.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we are looking at, I need you to come out from you. How much are you looking out for? How much do you want?
Okay, I'm looking at 2.5 million. And the reason why I'm looking at this amount is just that if I can pay for the second shop, then the 500,000 naira with the one I have currently, I will use it to furnish the shop. I am promising you that within a short while, the turnout for this I will definitely get the profit of this, and even the capital, because at least for my startup now, I sell just for 3 hours. Comparing that, I start business around 7 a.m. in the morning, and we are closing around 6 p.m. at night. You should know how much profits we are making per day. And even out of this profit, it's not as if we are paying for a shop rent or something. At least we have gotten the shop already. We are not paying for a shop rent. So the profit is still there. We are making a lot of money at the end of the day. So that's what I'm actually looking at. So when I say in my 5 years, I'm looking at having an eatery. That's my vision, not just for that one shop that I have now, because the way that shop is now, my goal, my vision might not actually work in that shop because it's not a very spacious one. It's not a very spacious one. It's not a very spacious one. But if I can get that one I have now, at least we can do the cooking and the other things there, the serving there. But customers can still have somewhere they can sit down and eat. That's what I'm actually looking at right now.
How do you if you have the 2.5 million, how much can the business make per day?
Per day.
Yes.
As profit.
Yes, as profit.
As profit. Per day. Per day, I should be looking at close to 30,000 naira per day. Per day. We are making close to 30,000 naira per day.
Okay, I have a
Then for
problem.
that 5 days I work in a week.
I have a problem with that figure.
Okay.
Yeah, because if your investment per day is 90,000 and you're
Okay.
making 17,000
Okay.
without the two shops, and now that you have two shops and you're working for 3 hours, please come with me. You're working for 3 hours every day and you
Okay.
have 17,000 at
Okay.
profit, and this time you want to go full time. You want to work from morning to 10 p.m. Do you think that number, that figure you gave, do you think is justifiable? Does it make sense to you as profit? That means 3 hours. You rather stay with your 3 hours and make your 17,000 than to expand your hours and still make 30,000.
Okay. Sir, are you listening to me?
I am listening to you.
If I'm working, the reason why I said 30,000 naira, it is morning. These students go to school in the morning. Are you getting me?
Yes, please.
Yes. They at least most of them go to school by 7, 8 in the morning. If I say out of this 30,000 naira now, the evening is taking 17,000 naira. We'll be having 30,000 naira left. Am I correct, sir?
Please go ahead.
Yeah, we're working from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now we are not doing it till 10 p.m. again. And I actually have my reason for this. So are you there?
I'm listening.
So we are working from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. or latest 7 p.m. So even if this is going high, at least let me say between 30,000 naira to 40,000 naira daily profits.
Okay, I have a problem with that also.
Okay.
I can see that your husband is also sharing some details with you.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. Is your husband part of this business?
Yeah, we're together in it.
Okay, so you can put him on. If he wants to sit in front of the camera, you can put him too.
Okay.
If he wants to
Okay.
dress up and put it, but let me if he wants to dress up, let me give him 5 minutes to put on a shirt and sit with you.
Okay. Then by
So
5 minutes.
my question to you, if you are thinking of starting a business, the new venture from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., and you've been making 110,000 from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., do you
Okay.
think the business sense? What's the business sense in it? What happens to your clients? What happens to the money you make from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.? You want to forfeit that because you have access to 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. revenue? What's the business sense in that?
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm getting something for what you just said. Currently, I'm still, I would say, okay, this is how actually what I have in mind before to run my business between, once I get my shop, to run my business between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. But with what you just said now, I think it's making sense to me because my customer that comes around 8 p.m. might not meet me there again and they'll be disappointed. I think I'm liking what you just said. At least if you can still run this business between the hour of 7 a.m. in the morning till 10 p.m. at night, I think we'll be making massive, and the profits will go high again. Since I'm not the only one doing the work, I think I can still go for that. It really helped me.
Since you
At least
have a,
to
since
maintain
you have
my.
since you have a pen and a paper, I ask you the same question again.
Okay.
7 a.m. till 10 p.m.
Okay.
What's your projection? What's your revenue projection?
My revenue between 7 a.m. to my revenue between 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. 50,000 naira. 50,000 naira. And with
50,000.
all what we do that, yes, 50,000 naira. I'm very sure of that. I'm very sure of that.
All right. I'm also happy that you are familiar with piggy bank, Polo.
Sir?
I'm happy that you are familiar with piggy bank, Polo.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You can let's have a seat, please, and share the screen with you.
Okay, sir.
Let me recap what you've said. You said you are seeking for 2.5 million investment fund. You said that you want to use 2 million to buy out a shop. Am I right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You said that the projection profit that you intend to work from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday,
Yes, sir.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yes, sir.
The projection profit will be 50,000 per day.
Per day, yes, sir.
All right. Is this business name Michelle Restaurant? Is it registered?
No. It's not yet registered, though I'm planning to do that.
You have, aside from the piggy bank, and do you have a corporate or a personal account?
Yeah, I have a personal account.
My question, making 50,000 naira profit every day, and you are looking at 2.5 million naira investment loan, how do you intend to pay back?
Sir?
How do you intend to pay the investment, the equity back? How do you intend to make your equity to the investor? Is your husband there?
Yeah. Easier.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, can you move your chair closer to her a bit? Thank you. My question, what part of the business are you involved in, sir?
I'm the chef.
We are both the chef.
We are both the chef, but specifically,
Do you share the same equity? Do you own what percentage of the business do you own?
I own 5%.
Out of 100.
Okay, 10%.
10%. Are you okay?
No, are you talking in terms of the finance?
Not finance.
What?
If you don't understand the question, you ask him.
Sir, sorry, I just jumped into the meeting.
Yeah,
So
let me ask you again. I've been talking to your wife at 100%, that owns 100% ownership of the business. Now she just told me that you are part of the business. So I'm asking you that because you are part of the business, how much equity do you have in that business? Do you both have 50% each on that business in terms of decision making, in terms of financial, in terms of revenue sharing? How much percentage stake do you have in that business?
Okay, it's 50-50, sir.
Okay, so it's a family business that you share 50-50, right?
Yes, sir.
Take decision 50-50. You invest into the business 50-50, and you share revenue 50-50, right?
Yes, sir.
I think your wife loves you very much. I can see the body language. She's telling you so many without and non-verbal body language. Communication skill is so strong. I like that. So I'm assuming that both of you are running the business together on the same stake, 50-50, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the responsibility is shared, the the risk is shared 50-50, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right. So my question, your wife says she's looking for an investor to put in 2.5 million into the restaurant business. And my question is that she gave us the data. She said her projection is she'll be making 50,000 naira every day as profit. And my next question, which I want both of you to answer, is that how do you intend to pay back the capital invested, then to maintain the 25% equity of the investor? And I will explain to you. To get 2.5 million investor is easy, but the investor is not giving a loan. The investor is putting his money into your business for expansion and is using his money to buy a stake in your business, and is buying a stake of 25%. What that means is that if the investor is putting 2.5 million in your business, the investor will get 25% of that 50,000 every day for 5 years.
For the 5 years.
How is that visible?
Where's my phone? Okay. Talking about 25% of the 50,000 naira every day is going to the investors.
Yes. That means you have 75% for both of you as ownership.
Okay. Okay.
So tell me, how does that work?
It will work. It will definitely work. With what we have, with the profits we have, giving out 25% from it will not be a difficult task for us. It will not. It will not. Then I will even prefer paying this money monthly in monthly basis. Or okay, you say yearly. If you say yearly, if we are paying 25% every day for 1 year, that will not be a problem to us. At least we are making enough from the business. And paying it for 5 years will not be a difficult tax for us at all. Yes, yes. It will not be a difficult tax for us at all. Or what do you see to this?
No, no, it's not going to be a difficult task. It's not going to harm the business.
How much
But
is
sir,
okay?
this
Yes,
I just remembered something.
yes, I'm listening.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. Talking about working for that period of time, starting from 7 a.m. in the morning and closing business for the day by 10 p.m. at night. we will be needing more ends to work for us.
Yes, that's
And from this, yes, and from this 50,000 naira also, we are paying more staff, not just 2 staff now. So you get what I'm saying?
I do. You must also
Uh-huh.
understand that. You must also understand
Just
that.
take my mind now that we'll be needing more ends to run this business
Yes, you
now.
must also understand that your projection might be lower or might be higher than 50,000.
Okay, sir.
You must understand. As a matter of fact, if you are making 17,000 for 3 hours and you are working 15 hours a day, 15 hours divided by 3 is what? 6, 12.
So
3, 6, 9, 12, 10. So that is
15 hours.
Yes, that is
16.
5. That is 5 shifts of 3 hours each. And the calculation to that is that every 3 hours you make, as it stands to, you make 20,000. So 20,000 multiplied by 5 is what? That is 120,000. 20,000.
20,000.
Yeah, that is
100,000.
100,000.
Yeah.
So
yes, sir.
based on your calculation, based on your presentation of 3 hours, that you are making 20,000, and you are spending hours now from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m., you should not be making anything less than 100,000.
Okay. With your calculation. Boy, okay. According to what you just said now. You said what? Okay. According to what you said, making 100,000 naira, because for 3 hours you're making 17,000.
Exactly.
Okay, let's say 20 naira. Okay, the 20,000 naira now we multiply it by 5 is giving us 100,000 naira.
Exactly, because you are starting from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay. I think I reason with that. Okay, that will not be a problem either.
So, Mister, do you have any input? What do you think?
Sir?
I'm talking to
sorry,
you.
Can I? Okay, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
With the 50,000 naira, sir. The 50,000 naira profits.
Yes, sir.
I think we should work on that approximately. Then, I think the both of you have really gone far. I've been listening to it. There have been no error. So I think just carry on.
Okay.
Just carry on.
So,
sir?
Bumi, let me ask you, how do you intend to remit the 25% of the investor every day?
That will not be a problem. If I can get where I'll be sending the money every day, that will not be a problem. Or weekly, sending the money, or me keeping it aside again, just like the way I'm doing it for my girls.
No,
I don't know.
The investor is not your girl. The investor is a business.
I know.
So the investor we need is our money every day.
Every day. That's not a problem. I have accounts where I can actually, if I can get a particular account where I can remit the money on a daily basis, that will not be a problem.
Okay, my question is, how do we, because it's a food business.
Okay, sir.
It's food, and you must know that one of the reasons why you will get an investor is because people eat. Food business makes money because people eat.
It is.
Yeah, people eat every day. That's the reason why an investor will put his money on this.
Okay.
How do you plan to keep record and make the record transparent for the investor?
Oh, how to keep record to make everything transparent for the investors. Oh, I think once we start the business, our income and expenditure will be recorded and maintained. They'll to be recorded on a daily basis. What we spend for the day, our income for the days, and the money going out every day, and everything will be documented.
Can you move this way,
So
please?
I know how you can. I don't know how you
Can
can
you move to your
help,
left a bit?
sir.
Can you move to your left a bit? I can't see your
Okay.
good.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, good.
Okay. I don't know how you're going to help me with this because I can't do it on my own now. I'm not the only one in business again. I have other people coming into the business as my investors. So we have to come to a concrete agreement how this will work out for everyone in the business now.
You mean keeping records?
Yes, sir.
Okay. One of the way I also think that you can also keep record is to have a database of of your runnings, so at the end of the day you have to input those information on the database so that the investor can go back to the back end and have access to what came in, how much went out,
yes,
what is left. And another thing is that I'm actually not the investor though, but I'm just looking at it. I'm speaking on behalf of the investor. Those are the gray areas that investor will want to find out how his money will be secured. You must know that everybody wants to make profit.
Definitely.
And the most important part of it is that securing your money. An investor will also want to secure his money and get his money back. My question is, you have identified what you want to use the money for. And I need you to think very well before you answer this question. It's a very, very smart question. You want to use 2 million to buy the shop.
Yes, sir.
The shop will eventually be yours. After the investor leaves your business.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you want the investor to pay for the shop and hand over the receipts to you and give you the 500,000 excess that you asked for, or give you the 2.5 million directly? I will repeat that question. You said you want 2.5 million.
Okay.
And the reason why you want that 2.5 investment is that you want to buy a shop of 2 million.
Okay.
The investor is also trying to keep his money and do not waste his money.
Yeah.
So, as an investor, do you want the investor to give you the full money or pay for the shop, get the receipt of the shop, hand it over to you? In that essence, the investor has secured his own part that my 2 million, I have purchased a shop. That shop is still my own until the 25% agreed equity is paid for a particular agreed year. He can hand over the receipt of the shop to you as the full ownership of that business. Talk to me.
Yeah. Yes. Either way, sir. the investors can get a shop and still hold the receipts until I finish the payments. It's okay with me. It's okay with me.
It can give you the 500,000.
Yes.
If that's a very smart answer. If the investor decides to put his money immediately in your business, for example, July 1st.
Okay.
When does this operation start?
For the remitting?
For the business to start, and when will the remitting start coming in?
Okay. One is just that the shop is still under construction. At least they are on limited parts now. But I will prefer if the investors can get a shop, but the 500,000 naira you can still hold it on.
No, the shop will be the location of the shop is where you want.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you need to tell the investor that the shop is ready now for payment.
Oh, yeah, it's ready for payments. In fact, right now it's ready for payments. It's ready for payments, and everyone wants to get a shop there.
So if it's ready for payment, when will the shop be completed?
Okay, let's say it should be completed by August. Ending of August.
This we are in June.
This is June. July, August.
August, the business.
August ending the business. The shop should have completed, and at least the business should have started.
So if
at least they are unlimited now.
If the shop is completed August 31st, when do you intend to start the business?
As soon as possible, sir. We are starting up as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Already we have started doing the business. It's not as if we are just starting the business newly. We are into the business already.
But we're just expanding it.
We're just expanding it. And even right now, I've started publicizing. I'm telling my customers already that at least once this shop.
All right. So the business might not need, the investment fund might not need any collateral from you because the shop itself that the investor is paying is a collateral on its own. So this request can fly immediately.
Okay, sir.
So I need you to write it down right now. One, you need a business name. The business name will be your own business name. The investor will not interfere. The investor will not interfere with your name.
Yes.
However you want to name the business, go ahead.
Okay, sir.
Please put it down. 2, you need a contract. Put it down.
Contract.
A contract. Partnership contract.
Partnership contract. Okay, sir.
3, you need an account, bank account.
A bank account.
Put it down.
Aside from the one I have.
Yes.
Sir?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
3, we need a database.
A database.
Yes. More like a backend, like a website database, a website,
okay.
But have a backend, a database at the backend where the investor can go in and see what exactly is in there.
What exactly is going on? Yes.
Please put it down. That's 4 items already.
Yes, sir. Noted, sir.
All right. So what we are going to do, I can tell you, this fund will be ready. This fund can be ready before Friday.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me yet.
Okay.
We need you to come up with a plan of those 4 items that we have talked about. You need to send an email, explain how we can go about it. Number 1, the site, access to the back end, what's going to be on the back end so that the investor can see what's going on with his money. 2, the registration. I'm aware that to do registration is, you don't need to do a big registration. You can just do a business name registration. You can also go to the bank. Even without the registration, you can do 3 signatories to the account.
Okay.
You don't have to have a business name. Your husband, you, and the investor take their name, the bank account, they can open a bank account with 3 signatories, but the power of attorney will be given to you and your husband.
Okay.
Only. You can take money out of it, do anything with the money.
Okay.
And the only transfer, it will make it easy so that you can have the transfer done automatically from the account.
Okay.
Don't need to every day send XYZ money to this account.
Okay, good one.
That's
good one.
That you don't have a problem. Then the 4th one,
Okay.
the contracts.
Okay.
Contracts, we must sign a contract quickly so that the funds can be released. Do we have,
okay.
Can you take someone to the shop management anytime next week for payment?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's talk. We'll find out when it's suitable for the investor representative to go and inspect the property and also take the money there and pay. We pay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Pay. So I don't know the investor right now, but I can guarantee that before Monday, the investor will come out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be expecting.
Do you have any question?
Okay, sir, please, can I say something concerning this the contract, the partnership contract? Who is preparing it? Myself or the investors?
The investor will prepare it, but you must have a name for the business first.
The business, okay, first. Okay. Okay, I think this will be done by
Tuesday.
By next week.
Tuesday.
By Tuesday, approximately.
We'll be waiting for you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, we'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
Any other question?
No, we are good, right? Yeah. We are good. We are good to go.
We are good. The investor will have 25% equity in your business for 5 years.
Yes, sir. And with the calculation, sir, how much would that be on a daily basis?
It's 25% of what you are making every day.
Every day, okay. 50,000. Okay, sir, no problems. Okay, sir, there's no problem.
So in case you want a 1-out, and I will explain to you, there's going to be a clause. In 2 years or 3 years, you might want a 1-out. You might just say, you know what, I don't want an investor anymore after 3 years. What do you offer? For example, you might be so big enough now and decide to say that, you know what, I don't want the investor to be around again after 3 years. I want to pay the investor off. Sometimes they'll pay back the initial investment, which is a 2.5 million.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to pay you 2.5 million that your initial investment, and you leave. So those are the options. So all that will be captured in the contract.
Okay.
Good to know. And the contract will be governed by the Nigerian law. So
Okay, sir.
sleep over it.
I'll think about that.
Yeah, sleep over it. Then let us know. But I can guarantee you that the money, an investor will come up. This is not
Thank you, sir.
Any question?
Thank you, sir.
No, we're good. We're okay.
So you are Mr. and Mrs. what?
Ogunlana.
Mr. and Mrs. Ogunlana, this episode will be edited and put online.
Okay, sir.
So I will send the link to you.
Okay, sir.
You will watch it. To be online on Monday. And
okay, sir.
we put an email there for you to reach out to us. Then we reach out.
Okay.
So the investor might be anonymous. The investor might be visible, depending on the condition of the investor. The investor might say, what we don't want anybody to know that we invested, so we will give the money to the job show. The job show will enter. So whichever way we said, we put this out there by Monday, so you can watch everything you said on this show by Monday.
Okay, sir.
What's on the same page? Everything good?
Good. Everything is good.
Okay, do me a favor. Are you going to the school corner shop today?
Yes, sir.
When you get there, when you set up.
Okay, sir.
Setting up your umbrella, please, can you take like 4 or 5 pictures?
Okay, sir.
Send it to us. We want to see what exactly how your mama put looks like. Don't worry about the background. Okay. Don't make it fancy. Okay. Don't make it color. Just leave it the way it is. The everyday.
Okay, sir.
Everyday look that you have.
Okay, sir.
Then the second one. Also send me a picture of you and your husband. A good picture of you and your husband.
Okay, sir.
That's all for now. Any question?
No questions, sir. We're good. Huh?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
We're good.
Mr. and Mrs. Ogunlana.
Sir?
Please go and make money.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We really appreciate you, sir. Job show, thank you.
Job show, thank
you.
I'll see you around, guys. All the best.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.